So even though Ashanti and Nelly have only been married for like 3 business days, they already have people hating on their relationship. Ashanti and Nelly are the current it couple in Hollywood right now, and everybody is referring to them as couple goals. But it looks like Nelly's ex, Shantel, is not a fan of the marriage because she just went off on Nelly and exposed him for being a serial cheat who doesn't deserve Ashanti. But Ashanti is not about to let anybody speak about her man like that because she just dragged Shantel for filth, exposing her for being a liar who is trying to break up her marriage. But is Ashanti only lying to save face and protect her man? Or is Shantel just making up lies because she's a salty ex who got scorned by Nelly? This is one very messy situation. Let's talk about it. Honestly, it's not hard to see why Shantel would feel kind of salty about Nelly and Ashanti's relationship and marriage. She probably thought that she'd be the only one marrying Nelly, not Ashanti, especially after Nelly and Ashanti's romance ended on a sour note, with years of them taking petty jabs at each other. Now, for those of you who don't know, Nelly and Ashanti first crossed paths in 2003 at the Grammy Award nomination announcements. Nelly played it cool, and instead of asking for her number, he went for her autograph instead, and Ashanti was impressed by the move. They started dating sometime after that, but tried to keep the relationship on the low. However, they weren't exactly subtle, and fans quickly figured out that there was definitely something going on between them. Ashanti continued to insist that they were just friends, and in 2008, she told People magazine that me and Nelly were friends, we kick it, hang out a lot. The industry is very hard, so it's good to have fun and lighten it up. Nelly also insisted that there was nothing romantic going on, and he said, what people don't understand is that I think you really have to be friends first. That's the thing. It's not about how long it takes. There's no time limit on this. I'm not a person who wants to be married more than once. I'm not a person who wants to be in a relationship more than once. You're dying if you leave me. But then the rumors of a breakup started swirling, and let me tell you, it was nothing pretty. They officially called it quits in 2013 with whispers of infidelity on both sides. Sources close to Nelly even claimed that Ashanti had allegedly cheated on him with multiple men. The source claimed that for years Nelly has been hearing rumors that Ashanti was sleeping around, but he didn't want to believe the rumors. It's never been a secret that Ashanti ain't exactly sweet and innocent amongst industry folk. It is common lore that Irv Gotti hid that. But for the longest time, Cornell chose to disregard rumors that Ashanti had been passed around amongst rappers like Jay-Z and Nas, as well as among lesser-known producers like Chink Santana. There were even rumors that Ashanti found out Chink was messing around with Keisha Cole, which supposedly sparked a beef between Ashanti and Keisha. I'm not sure how true it is, but the allegations were flying thick and fast. Ashanti also hinted that Nelly cheated on her in her song Never Should Have, where she said, "You are all that I wanted. I fell in love with all of your heart and your soul. From that moment, couldn't imagine you ever hurting me or mistreating in your love. I should have known. Rivers of teardrops, these sharp pains in my heart. If this was the way that you loved me, you never should have loved me." She eventually opened up about the relationship in 2015 when she said, "I think sometimes when people have their own insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. I've been betrayed. You just have to grow. You have to grow up. You have to accept responsibility for the things that you do. I'm not a big fan of people being cowards." It seems she held on to that grudge though, because in 2018, she took a shot at Nelly during a concert. While on stage, she said, "I've been betrayed before," publicly at that. Someone in the crowd shouted, "Screw Nelly," and she responded with, "Word."
See, I just want to make sure y'all really understand exactly what I'm saying, because I've been betrayed before, publicly at that.
Fuck Nelly!
Word. I just want to make sure y'all feel me. Everything I get, all of the way back, never should have took place.
With all that history, who would have thought that they'd not only be back together, but also married with a baby on the way? Especially since Nelly seemed to have moved on with Shantel, the same woman who's been accused of shading Ashanti. Shantel was once Nelly's ride or die when they were dating. He cheated on her constantly, and she stuck beside him. Even when multiple women accused him of inappropriate behavior, Shantel always jumped to defend him. She accused the women of lying, saying, "Those dates these Jane Does are are claiming, I was at those venues, in the dressing rooms and on that tour bus. There are women dealing with real issues, and for the first time, people are listening and there is a chance for real change. But all of this work is discredited and makes things harder for survivors when people lie. Nelly also claimed that he wanted Shantel to be with him forever, saying, I would not want my life to not have Shantel in it. We've been seeing each other for 5 or 6 years. Anytime you can connect with somebody like that, it works out for the long run. She's sweet, beautiful, and the more we got to know each other, she's just as beautiful inside. He even said that they were heading towards an engagement, but that never happened. Things got rocky and Shantel asked for a break. Nelly probably saw it as his cue to bounce, so he ended things for good. Not long after, he and Ashanti rekindled their romance. Seriously, nobody even saw it coming, not even Ashanti herself.
Why did you think that this was absolutely not the person and the journey for you?
I mean, I guess when you go through a breakup, for me personally, I kind of just shut that person out. You know, it's kind of like, okay, that chapter is closed and you just move on, you know, and there's nothing there.
While they reconnected on the Versus stage, Fat Joe and Ja Rule set it up without giving Ashanti a heads up because they knew she'd back out if she knew Nelly was going to be there. They met on stage, hugged it out, and just like that, sparks flew everywhere. Fast forward to November 2022, and Ashanti and Nelly surprised everyone by reuniting on stage to perform Body on Me at Power 98.3 and 96.1's Under the Mistletoe concert in Arizona. Their chemistry was electric, proving that they still had that spark, giving soulmates. Well, shortly after, rumors began swirling about their reconciliation, and they were spotted hand in hand after the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia boxing match at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Then they made their grand comeback as a couple, dazzling on the red carpet at the 3rd annual birthday ball for Quality Control CEO Pierre P. Thomas at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Since then, it's been smooth sailing. Fans finally got their fairy tale ending when Ashanti announced their engagement in April 2023. Nelly popped the question during an intimate moment while Ashanti was still lounging in her PJs at home. The next thing we knew, Ashanti announced that she was pregnant. Fans were overjoyed for her because she has always spoken about wanting to be a mom, saying, motherhood is something that I've always looked forward to, and sharing this with my family, fiance, and loyal fans who have been supportive of my career is an amazing experience. And if that wasn't enough drama, we later discovered that they had secretly tied the knot, and everything seemed picture perfect between them, except for one little hitch. Shantel seems caught up in her feelings and is taking petty shots at Nelly and Ashanti. During a recent Instagram Q&A session, a fan asked her thoughts on getting back with an ex, and Shantel didn't hold back, throwing shade by declaring she doesn't go backward.
So hot, am I single? Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. My nationality, I am American Indian, black and white. See this. They said, what advice do you have for someone that went back to somebody they really loved? I mean, if that works out for you, you should do it. I don't go back. I don't go backwards. So.
Then there's the time that Nelly posted a picture of Ashanti sitting on his lap and wrote, of course not beautiful, I'm fine. Love you too. And Ashanti reposted that picture with the caption, babe, I'ma knock you out. This had people talking about how cute they were, and the next thing we knew, Shantel decided to post this video. Not stop there, because according to an insider, Shantel is now spreading the narrative that she and Nelly were still together when he started dating Ashanti again. She claimed that Nelly had secretly started seeing Ashanti before she even asked for a break from him. She's accusing Ashanti and Nelly of cheating, but Ashanti is not about to let that fly. Sources claim that Ashanti is furious over Shantel's claims and is mocking Shantel for being a salty, bitter ex. According to an insider, Ashanti is denying the cheating claim, saying that Shantel is only jealous because Nelly married Ashanti and not her. Shantel spent 7 years hoping that Nelly would marry her, but he didn't, and she is trying to break Ashanti and Nelly up over sheer jealousy. Well, you know the fans have been eating this up, and they believe in comments saying, I know Shantel has to feel some type of way. She seemed to really love him and have high hopes for their relationship, just for Nelly to spend all those years with her, knowing good and well he was still in love with Ashanti. This Nelly Ashanti Shantel situation is a perfect example of how man would be with you for years and you're not who he really want to be with. Scary world out here. And I'm so happy for Nelly and Ashanti, but I'm also heartbroken for Shantel. I pray she heals. Y'all, the situation in this little love triangle is actually messy, but let me know if y'all team Ashanti and Nelly or if you team Shantel and Nelly. Drop your thoughts and comments below and then check out this next video.